briefly touch on the Emmy thing. Very briefly. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just wanna get out of the way. She is my roommate. She's my very close friend. And I know a lot of people have speculated for a very long time about why do they do this and what, bro, like people have been speculating online about every decision that we make ever, and that's fine. I obviously do want to make it a point to say, like, obviously, I think most people understand where my stance is. My stance is with Emmy. I have no fear in saying that. I'm not scared in saying that. I'm gonna support Emmy because Emmy is a friend of mine, and also, at the end of the day, too, I've always been very transparent. You can go back in my VODs. I've kept this as straight as I can. I've always been very transparent about the people that I bring onto this stream and the things that I do and the decisions that I make. I feel like I've always been very transparent that when I say that sometimes you will see me not be around somebody. And some people are here for reasons and some people are here for seasons. I hope that moving forward, this is kind of like a lesson to people that it's not everything is surface level. And you genuinely sometimes don't know what people are going through. That goes for anybody. That goes for Emmy. I wanna use it as a blanket statement to really highlight like a bunch of streamers. Well, let me also say this. There are a lot of bad streamers and bad faith actors that will use this to then turn around and say, well, streamers are all bad and da-da-da-da. But there are genuinely a lot of good people that I've met in this world. I hope that like, people don't think that every creator you've ever seen are all just these horrible fucking human beings. There are some good people. I'd like to think, maybe I'm optimistic, I'd like to think that that's the case. But a lot of times I feel like, you know, you've seen my dad, you see the way my dad is. I was raised a very normal life. I was not raised in an easy life. We struggled growing up. And I feel like I try to keep the people around me that are around me, I want them to be good people. And, you know, I have clearly, I think most people know, now said that I'm very vocal in support of Emmy, and that just is what it is. You know what I mean? That's my girl. I'm obviously more aware and have been more aware of those things for a little bit longer than obviously the internet has as of yesterday, but even yesterday there was things that I found out that I didn't know, and I live with her. So it's just one of those things where like, I hope that people can just, you know, demonstrate a little bit of kindness at the end of the day. Even when she talked about like the whole like stalker thing and stuff like that, like bro, again, people just don't know on the internet what is going on. You never know. So try to just, I think the Twitter space and everything has been so toxic recently because people get paid for impressions and negativity rather than just really looking objectively about like, you know, you just have no idea what's going on. We have security at the house right now because of the situation. It's been a whole thing. And a lot of times you can't talk about that stuff. I'm really proud of Emmy though for taking the opportunity to highlight that stuff, because a lot of women streamers don't do it because when you talk about your stalkers, it only emboldens them. And it sucks that that is the case, but it's the same thing with most things women go through. When you talk about one thing, it only emboldens other people to do the same thing. So Emmy is really, really strong for being able to talk about that. And I obviously, elephant in the room, but I don't think it's really an elephant. I think you know where my stance is. I'm on Emmy's side. Let me make it very clear. I'm not just on Emmy's side because of the things that Emmy has told me. I think it's pretty apparent I have disagreed with Miz on multiple different things and we have had our fair share of disagreements. I'm pretty sure he would know that as well. So as far as I'm concerned, and people are concerned, it should be no question why I feel that way. That's where I'm just gonna leave it. I don't feel the need to personally dogpile because I don't sometimes like to put my business out there like that. So I'm just not gonna do that. But you know, if you wanna know the stuff that happened with Emmy, I encourage you to go watch her VOD because it was very hard for her to do and she did not, it wasn't like she came downstairs and we were all celebrating, you know what I mean? It was a very heavy day in this house yesterday. But you know, if that's what she needed to do in order to feel like she was doing the right thing, then I want her to do the right thing and I'm always gonna support her for that. So, you know, it is what it is.